Hey folks, welcome back. So the war has kicked off and here we go. Can we hold as Poland? So let's see, we've got the France wanting military access, which it can have. Do we not get an invite to join the Allies? I'm pretty sure we should. Anyway, what we need to do is what I call the Helm's Deep Defense. So we've got our ring of fortresses, our walls to keep the orcs out. But all the population of Poland, or the recruitable population anyway, is busy out elsewhere. So we need to scoop them all up and put them within our walls. And we do it by recruiting them all. Obviously, we're not going to try and build 65 divisions or 45 divisions, as it turns out. We scoop up the manpower, and we do that now. And then we don't lose them when these territories are taken by Germany, because they will get taken. What's the situation with this? Okay, so we've got a little bit of work to do here, but we should be able to fix the government. Did we get the aircraft up? Let's see. Yep, they're going after bombers. Are they doing that already? They're getting caught by fighters, but we're not massively overwhelmed by them at the moment. That's gone. We can't do the northern. Oh, invite to faction. Yep, accept. Thank you very much. Poland joins the Allies. What we could do with is about 800 or 600 hurricanes flying into here to help us out. And we now have to hope that we can hold the line. Will those forts be enough? We're also going to have to micromanage this quite a bit. I think Romania's getting involved. They picked the wrong side this time. Well, I mean, they did last time as well, didn't they, really? But they're an interesting country to play as, actually, because you do have choices over where you want to go. And I've played as France, where maybe in my France playthrough on the channel, I formed a little coalition with Romania and Yugoslavia and Poland. If Hungary was part of it. Might have been. Can't remember. A long time ago. Oh, let's just check on the production here. All of a sudden, yeah, I'm not so worried about that. So, in fact, well, I don't need to take it off. Let's put it down the list, because I feel like the forts in this region are kind of more important. Like, we'll put the one at Warsaw at the top. They're going for Warsaw. They're going for it quite hard. But they won't have enough troops in at the moment. We've got pretty good defense in there, okay. Well, what we can do straight away, I think, is we can just improve this to get more organisation, which is going to be super useful. Okay, so I'm going to guess that the air battle is probably going to be eventually a losing one. They're on naval strike missions, really? Bombing and logistics. Okay. Oh, does that... Oh, okay. That just filters things. I see. So we have the first batch, our new army. These are going to be the important ones. I don't know where we're going to put them, but we want nice, aggressive commanders in this. We've got him, and we've got him who has this, which is basically attack +1. Better organisation than moving. I'm going to put him in, and we're going to shove him into a group with Field Marshal Edward Riggs Smigley. I struggle to say that name. Bit of a mouthful. Offensive doctrine and reinforce rate. Absolutely reinforce. I probably should have had reinforce rate on the other guy as well, but we'll have to try and catch up with that. And already I feel like I might need to go and help defend Warsaw. It's coming under a lot of pressure up there in the top. Elsewhere we seem to be holding. We've nearly lost all of Poland. And that is a shame, but it's significant, because when we have lost all of Poland, then we can release those divisions and fill our manpower pools back up. So the National Defence Fund has come to an end, which means we don't get the bonus to these anymore, which is a shame, but not unexpected. And at this point, we need to just focus on getting, as much as we can, the land doctrine increased, because that's going to be our best defence against the Germans, as well as an awful lot of micromanagement. They're bouncing off the level 7 fort there, which is good. The Soviets are no longer justifying against us. Oh, maybe they are. But at this point, we just absolutely have to watch. We need to spot everything, see what's going on. Because what's going to happen in Warsaw is eventually the 6 divisions there are going to get wound, just ground down. Not numbers-wise, but cohesion-wise. And then they'll be out. We haven't deployed these? Well, I might as well put them there then. Where they're going to be needed. I think they're going to be needed in the north. We can nearly release this. We've got manpower increasing anyway, so it's okay. Situation, please. We're good there. Oh, we've got the new guns. The big guns. Oh, we're going to have to check out the factories. That's going to be a mess, isn't it? What can we do? Is there anything that we can do in 1939 to help? I don't think adding field hospitals is going to be enough. No, that's way too far away. That's not finished yet. I don't think there's much that we can really improve here. Not instantly anyway, but we can start working on a research to the artillery, which at least will give us a bonus. So there is that. Put that fella in there. Okay, that's something. And... oh, new army time. Yeah, you're quite aggressive. And... oh yeah, just join you into there. We're good. We're good, so we'll just have them ready. I don't think there's any opportunity to train them. But I have a feeling like we're going to be rotating those 4 and those 4 and these 4 when they arrive in and out of Warsaw the entire time. But that does mean I need to just watch very carefully. I don't think we need 5 divisions there. It can only be attacked by one area. Straight. Oh no, it can be attacked by 2. Okay, I better watch that. It's when they can gang up on an area. That's when you've got a problem. But it should be okay, because if they go in there, they're not going there. I don't know. We'll see. And this is potentially an issue over here as well. Yeah, I've got to just so hard focus on that one and make sure it doesn't fall. And at the same time, focus on everything else as well. Where else are they bouncing out of? They're having a go at us down here. They are coming in quite hard. We need to get these up, basically. That will help. We've done this now. We're going for the second man of the state. Unfortunately, he's about to get super upset. I'll let him get super upset, then I will bust him down. 0 days. There, he's super upset. We're dealing with him soon, but we need to spend the 100 points to sideline him, which unfortunately makes the other slightly upset, but it's okay, because we can deal with both of those now. That's fine. It's all the other debuffs that come with that it's such a nightmare to sort out. Okay, I think we can afford to send him from there into there. This looks like a danger zone here. You know what? I'm already going to send those 4 divisions in. Finland rejects Soviet demands, so Finland's up for a fight. This is a risk. This is a super risk down here. I mean, we're stopping them one at a time, but we're not getting the chance to recover. And that's when we're starting to roll out of there. Okay, that's not good. That's recovered. We've got extra divisions in there. Okay, that's fine. As long as we keep rotating, we are absolutely fine. Okay, gone green. That's okay. As long as it goes green. And we have to watch them from 2 different angles. That's so good that that's just bouncing off there. Our reinforcement rate is... It's probably division width as well, is it? There's part of that problem. Yeah. Well, folks, we've just got to take this slow and just make sure that we don't make a mistake. Now, at the moment, I feel like you need to be... Oh, crap. You need to be down here. And you need to go back in. There's no question about this. You need to get back in there. It's once you've been forced out and have to manually go back in, it is a problem because then you're no longer entrenched. And if you're not entrenched, you don't get all those super bonuses. And they still get the penalties of coming over the river in the fort. You just don't have the entrenchment bonus. But it is an issue. So whatever we can do now, do it every step of the way, increase. We're going to have to address this right now. Oh, hang on, we've lost this. Brilliant. Okay, so I say brilliant. It does mean that we can actually... you know, I wish... Can I not select several of these? Because this is a... If I just mash the buttons... I wouldn't mind some of these still deploying. So we have like a reserve, which would be quite good. But what that gives us is a huge... I will deploy these, actually. We will train these. We've got the manpower. We don't have the equipment. And so reinforcements need to get priority for this, without a shadow of a doubt. What are we short of? Insufficient resources. Just rubber. So we have everything we need. Well, that's a bit misleading. We have everything we need because we don't have as many factories to produce things anymore. So we're going to have to knock that down. I'll put it at that. The artillery, we can't produce artillery at that rate. And we don't need those anymore, which is good news. But we do need trains. And we will need trucks. And I don't know what I can reduce any further. I mean, the trains have been knocked out anyway. Even the armoured trains. Maybe I should have just gone for the cheap war austerity trains. This is going to have to be fine as it is. What's the situation with that? Rubber is really what we're short of. I mean, you're almost tempted just to do away with the Air Force, but because they do get mashed, but they might be doing something. Come on, let's keep going. This is all infantry, 10% defense. One good thing is that we are racking up infantry or military experience very fast now. It's good that our units can recover. This might be a problem. I don't see a lot coming in, but this is a wearing down attack without a shadow of a doubt. We're going to have to send those 3 divisions back in there, aren't we? They're nearly ready for it anyway, so it's not too bad. That's stopped, thankfully. They might get a rest. I'll send them in there so they're ready. We've got to push them in. I've got to make sure there's divisions in at all times. I feel bad that we can't fully rest these guys, but... Oh, they're getting rested. They had a brief moment to entrench. Does that mean that our fort got a little bit further? If they can creep that up, that would be really, really nice. We have to be super careful though, because we might hit supply issues at some point. So we've got guys retreating out of there. I don't like the look of that, so that's looking really bad. Okay, this is a real... We're going to struggle just to juggle everything around. One came out, that's okay. There's others went in. What are the reserves? They've got 3 good reserves, but if they don't get into combat... Oh, thank God, another division got into combat. Do you know what? He's not in the same army. He's fine. He's going in there while the others recover. You've got nothing doing there, so you go over there. And we're just going to spread these out a little bit. That's a vulnerable corner, so we can't spread that out. Nothing's retreating out of here. The problem is the ones that... Oh, their armor's holding up, which is great. Okay, you and you are pretty good. Let's send them back in. We must never be at a point where we can't put more reserves in, because they're just going to try and wear us down, and it's like kind of a frustrating feature of this game and the mechanics and how it works, but it is the mechanics, so we have to deal with it. And the risk, of course, is that you leave somewhere like undefended, and then or not defended enough, and then once they're in, they're in. We've got stuff starting to come out of there. Once they're out, they'll be able to recover. One of the risks is that they never get that opportunity to recover. So we've just got to spy everything. The blue army can go straight back in there. You can actually retreat units out itself. If something's looking really weak, like these guys, they have some slight entrenchment, so I'm tempted to leave them in there for a bit. And the big risk is that we suddenly... They retreat out and we don't get a reinforcement in. That's one of the big risks. It's a major concern. And there's so much going on that you're trying to watch in all directions at once. You miss one thing, and that's it. Your line's broken, and we have nothing. Let's be honest, we have nothing that'll be strong enough to counter-attack and get it back. What's the situation here? There's quite some good reserves in there. Oh, hang on. That looks bad. I'm going to put the reserves in there. The second man of the state. And then let's go for the... Can we afford this? No! Good God, no. We've got 167 days. Okay, I need to deal with that, because that's... I could spend points to deal with it, but we're going to deal with it with this, which fixes the issue. What am I going to do with the other points, by the way? We can't put another commander in because there's nothing worth having. We don't need the military. I don't need to change the conscription laws. There's political advisors now. Who else have we got? A national propagandist. I don't know what fascism. No, that can go to hell. Railway construction speed. I think, does that count for repair as well? Because that might be something that's good. Make sure the time isn't ticking away while I'm staring at this. Stability and political power. Our stability is so low. Yeah, I'm going to put that in because that... What does that have an effect on? It's output. Massive factory output. I mean, and war support. Luckily, that's quite high. Alright, let's throw 3 divisions back in there. They've rested enough. Luckily, this is all holding quite solid, and they haven't tried to push up this angle yet either. The aircraft. Wow, my planes have been absolutely mangled. Absolutely mangled. That's the dangerous thing. Oh, I don't know why I'm sitting here doing this. We can be spending some points. Like, let's start going down here. I wish there was some way we could upgrade the planes, some meaningful upgrade, but this is the best thing we can do, really. On land, we can't get anywhere further yet. But it's not far off. We only need 90 thanks to that thing. I think we want to go down this. This one gives us... let's have a look. Battalion modifier, artillery support and line. We get 10% defense. and recovery rate. And the next one gives us 10% soft attack and the overwhelming fire coordination. I'm not sure what that gives you. Whereas this one, support companies gain 25% soft attack and 10 organization. And this gives support companies 25% soft attack and another 10 organization. I feel like that might be the better one for us. Looking at how we've got things stacked. What are we short of? Infantry equipment, artillery, anti-tank, fighters, trains, factories. Factories aren't looking great. The anti-tank doesn't look to be doing too bad, though. I'm going to put that out of there. Okay. Okay. We are struggling on slowly. We are managing. What do we get? We've got the nice new stuff there. So in industry, is there anything anywhere? Well, we should have that, shouldn't we? Because, I mean, the anti-air stuff is a problem for us. So if we can get some better ones, then we're looking good. These guys should be getting some good experience in the fighting. Shame I couldn't have got them trained up in time. I'm sorry for pausing it every time we go into a screen, but I feel like I really need to focus on holding those forts now. So this would improve small arms. We get soft attack and breakthrough. Oh, what's this one actually? Production efficiency and production output cost. Nothing to update. Okay, well we'll go for that then. I feel like those guys probably want to come out of there and recover. And now we've got issues with supply. It's alright, the rest of the fellas are fine. Over here, we're taking just a constant pasting. And well, let's have a look at the results here. We lost 42,000 men to Germany's 368,000. Ethiopia has capitulated. But what's this? Oh, I know what that is. Britain's kicking Italy out of there, which is all good, but we're taking the brunt of this fight here, which is not what we want at all. I need this to happen. I need the Germans to go in, or I need Britain to invade, which they might. I need the USSR to do something. Because I fear this is going to be unsustainable. I also need to see where we can pull some troops from. Oh, he's got a bonus. What can we give him? Fortress Busters. Which sounds really nice. It says it enables siege artillery. But I mean, that's for attacking forts, right? Specialized siege artillery will cause heavy damage to forts and provide a fort attack bonus. No, so that's not quite what we want. The ambusher, max entrenchment. The infantry expert, 10% division attack. I don't want scavenger. Ambusher we might do. Just for max entrenchment. We'll go for... Oh, we've got another one as well. Shame we can't have both. Well, capturing equipment is... You never know. We might need to attack a fort, so we're going to go with that. Oh, we can take the next level of this as well. So I'm going to go down here. I like my support companies, and that sort of boosts them a little bit further. Extra organization is key in these fights where you just get constantly worn down. I'm going to have to send the boys in until some other stuff gets to recover here. I think what we're going to have to do is we have to send one from there. Do you think that guy can survive up there with just 3? I suspect you can. So let's come down here. Into there. Improved rubber processing. That's just to help our aircraft a bit. We do have one refinery. It feels like it's under siege. We're in December. So far, we're holding. Even if I could build better aircraft, I can't get enough numbers out to make a difference. I could start developing a better medium tank. That's not the worst idea ever. Oh, but I can do that because that one will help those attack companies that we've got. Yeah, we're just not getting time. Even the units that aren't engaged in combat, as they're just held in reserves, they don't get to recover any cohesion. So it's a brutal, just a brutal assault. This, and I've fought many games like this. But as long as we just are really, really careful and just watch everything that's going on, and allow troops to recover when they're behind the line. What's the situation here? They have some, and they have some reserves. Oh, fantastic. Right, we've got the first load of reinforcements coming in. These are to go into the defensive army again. I'm going to colour these a bit differently so I can see what's what. That's not a good idea to be. We'll make you... Oh, I've still got the same one open. It was this one I wanted, so we can see where his guys are. Yeah, we can see the units a lot better there. Now that's quite an improvement. I thought did I not change you to be that nice blue? There we go. So we can find you easily. Are we not producing anymore? What are we waiting for in these? Artillery. That's because I've got reinforcements as... Okay, that's fine then. Let's get... The best defensive general we've got is you. What's that give? Max planning. You might be wondering why I'm not making front lines, and that's because I don't want the units shuffling around between them. I want them dug in and defending. And if the AI shuffles them around, they lose all that defense entrenchment bonus, which we can't afford. We just can't afford at all. This is okay. We've got 2 fresh units that can come back in here, so that's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to throw them in, and at the same time withdraw the other 2 out. A fighting withdrawal, which does work. That's improved. Excellent. Let's bring out the super guys. We've got soldiers all over the place now. But it's looking a little bit better to hold this. I feel like I've got to have eyes everywhere. So we've got the... It is too early to go for that, really. Rocket artillery is not going to help. Shall we start developing a better medium tank? I'm going to watch manpower, but then if I start putting field hospitals in, then... Ooh, railway guns. They're going to take a long... Do you know what? I'm suddenly going to have one. I'm going to have one. So, production-wise, we're okay. We're managing on the support equipment we've got, so I'm going to knock that down. The infantry equipment is nearly there. The artillery is lagging behind, but it's coming up. The anti-air is fine. The towed anti-tank will be fine. The medium tanks are absolutely fine, so that's good. And the trucks are good, and the trains will be playing catch-up with. So what was I going to do with this? I don't know what I was going to do with this. I'll put it on artillery for now. We will do what we can. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Right, we've got a fresh troop in there. Let's send him in. And at the same time, we find someone who's absolutely bollocksed. which is most of them, really. Actually, they're not too bad. They can carry on fighting. But if he's fresh, he can go in. You just need to watch that they don't all get to low cohesion at once, because then you can have those mass collapses.